Good afternoon, fans. This is your girl from Mel's Match Hat, and this is your official Impact preview and predictions of Bound for Glory 2023. How is everybody doing? I'm doing pretty decent. I got home an hour later than I wanted to, but I stopped and I got myself some bomb ass fucking tacos, people, and some quesadillas. I was one happy mofo. Hopefully everybody's gonna have a great night of wrestling. This will be my first covering and preview predictions of both Impact. Hopefully that you'll bear with me. But it should be a great evening. I'm going to give you the go home show, and then I'm going to give you my picks, and then I'm going to get you out of here. But before this, please, hopefully you checked out episode 311 of the podcast. It was a great show yesterday. Please go check that out. And while you're here, please like, share, subscribe, and turn on the bell for all notifications, so when I go live or upload a video, you know about it. On top of everything, please go check me out in Instagram, TikTok, X, Twitter, Facebook, Threads, and Cameo. So go check them all out, Mel's Snapchat. Please do me a favor. Go check out Maestro Classics at maestroclassics.com and get all your beard essentials there. Please go check out Liquid Death at liquiddeath.com. Get all your arsenal to murder your thirst. You could go check it out. Check out regular spring water, salsa water, unflavored, flavored salsa water, and iced tea. Great mixers if you are an adult, 21 and over. Please also go check out Death Wish Coffee at deathwishcoffee.com and get all your coffee essentials there. And it's the great time of the year to be loving coffee because they have the pumpkin coffee. They even have a Nutella inspired. So go check all that out. Please also go check out HOG Wrestling at hogwrestling.net and go check them out on Premier app, which is $9.99 a month. So let's get this going. I want to get in. I want to get out. I want to be under 30 minutes if I could possibly be. Okay. All right. Thursday night, we had a really awesome show. We had we had a great go home show for Bound for Glory. We had the first match we went into was Mike Bailey versus Samurai Del Sol. So Mike Bailey looks to tune up for his match against Will Ospreay at Bound for Glory, but can he overcome the high flying offense of Samurai Del Sol? Bailey dives through the ropes but lands hard on the floor. Del Sol gains the early advantage with the springboard moonsault. Bailey turns the tide with flurry of kicks and then hits a running shooting star for a two. Both men are down following double drop kicks in the middle of the ring. The fight spills to the floor, and it happens again. Bailey soars through with a springboard corkscrew, taking out Del Sol on the outside. Bailey connects with a tornado kick, followed by an Ultima weapon, and Bailey defeats Samurai Del Sol. We have Dirty Dango introduces his new associate, Oleg Prudis, who helped him earn the right to enter Call Your Shot Gauntlet, which I believe it's going to be for a shot to go after the World Championship. The ABC says their rivalry with the Rascals is personal, and this Saturday at Bound for Glory, they're going to teach them a lesson they will never forget. Kenny King with Sheldon Jean versus Heath. Kenny King seeks the vengeance on Heath after he played a role in the demise of King's digital media title reign. Heath drives him face first into the apron. Jean provides a distraction at ringside, but Heath makes him pay with a right hook. Heath hits King with a suplex from the apron into the ring. Moments later, both men go toppling over the top rope to the floor, and Heath tweaks his ankle in the process. King targets the injured left ankle using both of the referee's 5 counts on the ropes. Heath creates separation and then soars with a top rope clothesline. Both men are down following a mid ring collision. Heath fights through the pain to deliver thunderous power slam for two. The referee catches King with his feet on the ropes. Heath connects with a spinebuster for another near fall. Heath knocks Gene off the apron, but the distraction allows King to hit the Royal Flush for a 3. Kenny King defeats Heath. I'm about to say Slater. Sorry. It's going to be maybe a Freudian slip every once in a while. So then, after their grueling 2 out of 3 falls match, Killer Impact match last week, Frankie Kazarian says Eddie Edwards has no choice but to respect him. We go into the next match. Wow, this is going to be over faster than I thought. Fantastic. Crazy Steve versus Black Taurus or Taurus. I say Taurus. I'm a Taurus. I will say Taurus. It's I think it's Taurus or something like that. It's a no DQ match. Former friends have turned into bitter enemies as the unhinged Crazy Steve battles Black Taurus with no disqualification. Steve assaults Taurus with multiple steel chair shots to the back. Steve hits a side Russian leg sweep into the hardest part of the ring, then smashes Taurus with a trash can. Moments later, Taurus drives him spine first into 2 steel chairs. Taurus hits a pair of sling blades, but Steve bounces back and spikes him into the mat. Steve hits a back body drop, sending Taurus over the top rope into a pile of chairs on the floor. Steve pulls a fork out of his Feast or Fire briefcase, but Taurus fights him off. Steve rakes the eyes instead, then uses his briefcase as a weapon. Steve hits a Belladonna's Kiss to the win. So, Crazy Steve defeats Black Taurus in a no disqualification match. So then after the match, Steve looks to the camera and says he's going to take Tommy Dreamer's Digital Media Championship if he has to pry it out of his cold, dead hands. Brian Myers, Eric Young, Dirty Dango, Bully Ray, Jake Something, Jordan Grace, Joe Henry, Frankie Kazarian, Kylan King, Kenny King, Jody Threat, Giselle Shaw, and Eddie Edwards declare victory in a Call Your Shot gauntlet this Saturday at Bound for Glory. Gia Miller interviews Knockouts world champion Trinity and Mickie James. At Bound for Glory, they will face off for the very first time, but tonight they team up against Giselle Shaw and Savannah Evans. Both Trinity and James are confident they will able to work together. So it's like, can they coexist situation? Did Vince McMahon book that match? Oh my God, that tastes so good. It's iced tea, people. It's iced tea. Rhino and PCO versus Moose and Brian Myers. Another can they coexist type situation, because these are the guys that are going to be, I believe, in the Monsters Ball. So, anywho, before Rhino, PCO, Moose, and Steve Macklin collide in Monsters Ball at Bound for Glory, we will get a preview of what to come in a tag team action. Moose and PCO exchange chops in the corner, but PCO gains the upper hand with a side Russian leg sweep. Rhino repeatedly drives Moose headfirst into the turnbuckle pad. Myers provides a distraction, allowing Moose to seize control from Rhino. Moose hits a strong Irish whip into the corner, but can't suplex the War Machine. Rhino creates separation with suplex of his own, then makes a tag to PCO. The pace quickens as PCO goes on the attack. PCO hits Myers with a lung blower, followed by a leg drop off the second rope. Moose saves Myers from PCO assault. Rhino is setting up for the gore when Steve Macklin pulls him out of the ring. In a shocking turn of events, Bully Ray comes to the aid of Rhino, Back in the ring, Moose spears PCO to win. Moose and Brian Myers defeat Rhino and PCO. The the Women's World Tag Team Champions. MK Ultra send a chilling message to their Bound for Glory challengers, Deonna Purrazzo and Tasha Steele. Rhino confronts Bully Ray in the back and tells him that he doesn't need his help. Will Ospreay takes on Mike Bailey this Saturday at Bound for Glory. So this is going to be an interesting match. Impact President Scott D'Amore moderates a sit-down interview between Impact World Champion Alex Shelley and his challenger at Bound for Glory, Josh Alexander. Shelley and Alexander are in separate rooms due to the recent physicality between them. Tensions continue to escalate as they argue over who is the face of Impact Wrestling is. Shelley accuses Alexander of wanting to go to Bound for Glory less than 100%, so that he has an excuse to lose. Alexander claims that Shelley is insecure, paranoid, and about to crack underneath the pressure of being Impact World Champion. Alexander calls Shelley a transitional champion, promoting Shelley to leave, stand up, and leave. D'Amore tells the truck to go to commercial. Back from the break, Shelley is attacking Alexander before D'Amore breaks things up. So we have, in the main event, we have the Knockouts World Champion, Mickie James. Women's World Champion, Trinity, and Mickie James versus Giselle Shaw and Savannah Evans. Just 48 hours before they face off for the Women's Championship, Trinity and Mickie James joins forces to battle Giselle Shaw and Savannah Evans. Shaw and Evans jump from behind before the opening bell. Trinity and James quickly turn the tide and take their opponents down with a pair of Lou Thesz presses. Shaw gets involved from the apron, allowing Evans to pummel Trinity with a clothesline. Moments later, Trinity connects with a Hurricane Rana on Shaw, then tags out to James. James hits Shaw with a neck breaker, but only enough for a 1 count. Vital pulls Shaw to safety, but Trinity takes out both of them, and Shaw with a slingshot crossbody to the outside. Evans pulls Trinity's hair as Shaw gains control with a super kick. Shaw knocks James off the apron, and incensed James inadvertently distracts the referee as she tries to illegally enter the match. In turn, this provides Shaw and Evans with a double team opportunity on Trinity. Trinity creates a separation with a springboard kick to Evans, then makes a tag to James. The pace quickens as James goes on the attack. James soars with her signature seated senton on Shaw. Shaw and Evans deliver a backbreaker drop kick combo, but James but Trinity breaks the pin attempt. Trinity takes Shaw out of the equation with a slingshot facebuster. James puts Evans away with a Mick DT for a 3. So James and Trinity pick up the victory. After the match, Trinity and James celebrate their victory as both grabbed hold of the world title. And I am not saying that because it's ridiculous, and I am not going to demean that. I'm sorry. I don't care about the lineage. People want to be included. Everybody's the same. I hate this knockout. I am so glad Ring of Honor did away with Women of Honor. I am so thrilled about that. And I am so glad that Athena is not holding the Women of Honor Championship. It's the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. on the same length or the same level as the men's title, and that's all I care about. So liberals, you can shove it up your ass. Now, my picks for the evening's festivities. Bound for Glory's Call Your Shot match. We have Jake Something, Dirty Dango, Champagne Singh, Eric Young, Jordan Grace, Brian Myers, Shara, Kylan King, Jody Threat, Bully Ray, Joe Hendry, Frankie Kazarian, Kenny King, Giselle Shaw, and Eddie Edwards. I am taking, with what I have seen, I'm gonna actually do something, and I'm actually gonna give it to Dirty Dango. I think he deserves an opportunity. You know, I'm gonna go with Dirty Dango. Monsters Ball, PCO, Steve Macklin, Rhino, and Moots. I'm going to take PCO for the win. Knockout, women's tag team titles: MK Ultra, Masha Samovich, and Killer Kelly versus Deonna Purrazzo and Tasha Steelz. I'm going to take Deonna and Tasha Steelz to be the new women's tag team champions. Will Ospreay versus Mike Bailey. Will Ospreay, come on! You're gonna give the match to freaking Mike Bailey? Come on! Who do you think I wasn't born yesterday? I was okay. I wasn't born yesterday. I was born today. I was born years ago. Will Ospreay is picking up the win, and that would be a fucking shock if Will Ospreay loses. X Division title: Chris Sabin versus Kenta. I'm taking Kenta. Tag titles: Rascals, Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz versus the ABC Club, Ace Austin, and Chris Bay. I am taking the ABC Club. We have for the Women's World Championship, Trinity versus Mickie James. Right now, Trinity is on a hot streak, and she's not losing that title. World Championship, Alex Shelley versus Josh Alexander. I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna take Josh Alexander to regain the title he never lost because he gave it up due to injury. So those are my picks, and it's 18 minutes. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! So that's my picks. Very simple, very clean cut. I'm not completely up to date on this. I've been like 3 months in. I still don't know all the players, but I'm getting to it. But Impact Wrestling is Thursday night for me, and it should be for you. For the people who get access, Mazel Tov, you get it. But for us in the United States, we have to get it on Fight Network, and I am so grateful that I have it on my cable system. I didn't even know that I had it. I was getting it through my Fire Stick until I went and checked my cable box because I have a brand new one, and I was just getting used to the new one. And sure enough, Impact Wrestling, and I'm like, I'm kicking myself in the ass. But I'm not kicking myself in the ass is me getting the hell out of here. That's why I wasn't too upset that I was home a little late because it wasn't going to be that long. But please do me a favor. While you're here, please like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the bell for all notifications so when I go live or upload a video, you'll know about it. Please do me a favor. Go check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, X, Twitter, Facebook, Cameo. I'm on pretty much of everything. Please also go check out my Astro Classics at myastroclassics.com. Go check out Liquid Death at liquiddeath.com. Go check out Deathwish Coffee at deathwishcoffee.com. And please go check out HOG Wrestling at hogwrestling.net. Please go also check episode 211. It's on the channel. You could go find it where my weekly run throughs. Please go check that out. I would appreciate it. And I will be back here sometime tomorrow morning with the review of the show. Please and go and enjoy the event tonight. I'm going to go do that myself. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the preview and prediction, the review. Okay. Have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.